satisfied with the process so far?
For now, I'll say yes.
For now.
Okay, so you are the candidate. You've campaigned, gone around the constituency to campaign. Do you think that today the voters in Akwatia will give you the mandate?
Exactly, because we've worked very hard and we know the people of Akwatia constituency is going to reward us for our good work.
Okay, even though polls suggest that you will lose, because the polls suggest that your opponent will
Let's just finish. Let's just finish.
Okay, so Solomon Asumadu is the NPP parliamentary candidate for... And how is the process so far?
It's been largely smooth. The polling stations that we visited, so far we visited about 3 polling stations. It's been relatively peaceful, smooth, but it's early days here. And that's how by-elections always start. We are hopeful that with a heavy security presence in and within the Akwatia constituency, it should be orderly as we expected. Okay. We also hope that the police will play their role as the protectors of the process and not to become instruments of intimidation. We've had various allegations of vote buying, but it's very difficult to sometimes even get through for these things, so I don't normally dwell on that. What we are concentrating our efforts on is to make sure we are vigilant as we're moving around with a candidate. He's just behind you and moving around with a candidate, and he's expressed some level of satisfaction with the process so far.
Okay, so it's early days yet, like you said, but at the close of poll, what are your expectations?
Well, by the close of poll, we expect that Akwatia constituency should do what is right and what is just by their conscience. Of course, I am biased. I am with the candidates, so I'm hoping that the NPP's parliamentary candidate Solomon Asumadu emerges victorious at the end of the day to replace my good old friend and fallen body.
So, are you still going to protect yourself as your party executive council like this?
All I can comment on is that so far we've seen the heavy deployment of security. We are hopeful that they will do what is right and protect the process.
Okay, so Solomon, you are the candidate. Tell us your perspective.
That was just on a lighter note when I referred to it, but it gives the candidate that psychological push and push. Every candidate on the day of elections, I'm here to see even though the MPP as a party, we are in a morning period because of our lost and falling body. We believe that today, of all days, being the day the candidates is on the ballot, even though we campaign in morning float, psychologically today, we hope that we should be in a bright time.
You think that the process of Akwatia will reward your candidate?
I'm very confident. I've seen quite some impressive signals on the ground. Because Bodua is not one of our strong ones, but Bodua is where the candidate is from. And many of the houses that we visited, the signal they give me is that I put them. That's what they keep telling me. So if he's able to do well in Bodua, hold the grounds here in Georgia. The NPP then consolidates its gains in Wenchi, in Tinamang, and other places. Takrasi is not last.
It's a 50-50. So how are you playing?
So you're looking at, you look at Tinamang, you look at and Wenchi and all those areas. We believe that we also do well in Georgia, very well, and we hold down our base to Akwatia. So I'm confident that it will be an interesting election. I'm not intimidated by that at all. As for polls, it's a psychological feel-good exercise. But the best polls are the will come out at the end of the day.
But sometimes some of these polls,
we
get it right.
But they don't always get it right.
But
Mostly, but they don't always get it right. So let's see how it goes.
Okay. Sammy Awuku says that it's going to be an interesting contest.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to appreciate your involvement in this election. So far, I've visited, I think this is about the 12th station I'm visiting this morning, and everything is so peaceful. And all that I want to assure the people of Akwatia as the head of the security presence in the region that the place is safe. If you even cast your eyes around, see the number of security people around, going through the whole of the Chembo, the security posts, and the presence of the security assures the people of the region that the place is safe. I just want to encourage the people area on the electoral area on the constituency to come out to vote, because the police are here to protect everyone. Everyone is going to be safe, and even after this election, the place is going to remain safe.
Are you happy about the numbers you are seeing so far?
Yes, it's so encouraging. You know, today is a working day, and people have to go to work to sign and come back to vote. And going through the areas, the polling stations, the numbers are between 30, 35, 40, and it's not bad for this morning. I believe by 11, 12, a lot of people are coming out to vote. And you know, when you get to every polling station, people have queued up and are ready to vote. I like the enthusiasm, and I want to encourage more of the people to come out to vote. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Me and the back.
Sir, one fireman will be here, Papa will one fireman.
Samira order.
They say happiness are coming.
Yeah, fine. Down both. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Oh, politics.
Very fine.
Very
fine. Very fine.
Yami Adam.